definitely something to watch.
We'll take interesting. I mean, you could have stopped there.
This is kind of the official beginning of the season, right?
Yes, indeed. Here's the final run that we missed while we were in commercial break. Rocket Sanders with a 4.49.
You talk about finishing. He finished all the way down to the 20.
And this is live. Brashard Smith of SMU.
He's flying.
All right, 4.39.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You always got to run through the finish line. That's what I tell the guy. I do some light coaching. Yeah. I'm a walk-by coach. I just walk by people and go, knees up.
That's the light coaching?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying? David Spade, good to see you, brother.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming in,
about time you throw the camera on me. I've been here for 20 minutes. Hey, everybody.
What do you think?
Everyone's like, why? No, the reason I'm here is there's absolutely no reason. I'm doing a gig across the street, and I'm with Dana Carvey, and when we checked in, I was like, this is a little football player heavy in the lobby for not a season. And then they go, oh, yeah, the combine. I'm like, oh, my God, how fun. Let's go over there. So,
yeah, and here you are.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Doing some light coaching?
Yeah, I did some light coaching. I walk by, I go, abs begin in the kitchen. And I just keep walking. But, yeah, I used to do some button hooks. I mean, I used to be, I know the lingo. Yeah. I go like this. I go 10, and then I button hook, and then I go, throw it. Psychologically, then the DB thinks they're throwing it.
And then
I go, pew, and I keep going.
It's a double move guy.
Yeah.
You're a double move guy.
I even tell him ahead. I go, I'm going to juke, and I'm going to juke, juke, juke. And then he goes, while he's trying to figure that out, I go, pew.
Have you run a 40 ever?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no numbers, but I definitely did the stuff in high school where it was always the 50 when I was, that's how old I am. It was the 50. Man, do you know that? It was 50-yard dash?
I've never heard that. Daniel, there he got 4.32. Wait a minute.
No, hey,
hold on a second.
Let's put a pin in that story.
Yep. The fans are going nuts right now.
I didn't think there'd be anybody here. There's a million people here.
There we go. Let's see it again. Knees up.
Yeah, knees up. He did. By the way, it didn't even look that fast. It was great. The chain. How much does it weigh? That's all I think about. It's like,
how much faster he would have run? 4.32.
What's our best today?
That's our best right there.
You're looking right at it.
I walked into it.
What up, y'all?
Good luck, Charm.
You're making him faster just by being
chilling, watching the combine.
Just by droning on.
This is the last runner right here, Marcus Yarns of Delaware.
Come on, Marcus. You gotta want it.
Looks like the running backs are going right now.
You're rolling forward. Okay, they're gonna get you slower than what.
Now that's the real coaching right there. See, that's a new one. You're rolling forward. You put that in your arsenal now.
Yeah.
You know.
Rolling forward.
So do you think when the colleges asked for your 40 and you gave him your 50, is that why you didn't get recruited?
Yeah, that's what was one of the problems.
Yeah.
I had a great GPA problem too, so there was a lot of conflict. I did go for football in high school. It was so dumb because I was a skateboarder, but obviously I got. I think I weighed 134 in full pads, and the coach. I was like Lucas. Remember that movie?
Of course.
Yeah. So the coach
started clapping.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't a ton of clapping, but they did tell me to leave.
Do you want to call the Marcus Yarns 40?
I don't know why
we got Marcus Yarns. We all know him from the Delaware with the bird, the bluebird. And here we go. He's off and running. And there he goes. He went all the way. Yep.
Well done.
Didn't stop for directions. All the way to the end. And what do we got? 4.48?
Yep.
Solid time.
That's solid. Nothing to tweet about.
I think you forgot to yell finish. If you yell finish, I think we get a little faster.
No, I should have gone down there and given a couple fist bumps.
Well, I mean, you're now that you're here, you can.
This kid at the hotel just goes, well, you saw my football? I already got Travis Hunter. I go, who do you think I am? How many footballs out there of me and Travis Hunter?
So you signed it?
Of course.
You signed it Danny Woodhead.
No, I signed it Peyton Manning. I want to make it worth more.
The David Spade, Travis Hunter football. Yeah. That's what we call one of one.
All right, there we go.
We noticed your analysis of the Luka Doncic trade, David. Oh,
here it is. Boom.
Feels like Saquon to the
All
Eagles.
right. That's looks like we're good. We're live.
Am I close? I don't know.
I do think so, yeah. Well, we never thought that Saquon would be let go by the Giants, and we never thought Luka would be traded.
I think my mullet is itching. I feel like it was kind of, you knew Well, Saquon was great. In
All
my
right.
opinion, he was great, but
Looks like
it
we're good.
wasn't
We're
the right
live.
situation. But Luka, I think you really knew was great, no matter what was going on. And I'm still, I was literally just scratching my head over it. Did you see that?
Have you been out to see him? Have you been out to see Luka yet?
No.
Not yet.
No, I haven't been to a Lakers game this year. Last time I was at the SoFi, I was to see Def Lepp and like Steve Miller. Some old man concert. It's great.
Nice. that music's from the era of the 50-yard dash.
Yeah, Leopard
I
and
love that.
Steve Miller
Yeah.
band. So that was your last time in SoFi, huh?
Yeah, and Journey went on. I think I feel like Steve Miller should have gone on later, but Journey, they did "Don't Stop Believing," of course. They did about 4 times, I think, and Steve Miller's great.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we got that going
Yeah, we're
for
getting
you.
it's still in a football stadium, so it still sort of makes sense. We're talking about it.
But it is the quietest you've ever probably been in a football
Yes.
stadium, right?
It's kind of got a golf football vibe.
It's quiet for having a couple thousand people here. I didn't even notice
Yeah.
that, but you can buy tickets to this, I guess.
Yes, you can.
There we go.
And well, actually,
Looks like we're good.
I don't think they bought
We're good
it.
now.
Did they just?
No,
it's
free tickets.
Free
Free
tickets.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
just like you.
They got some David Spade
Yeah,
at the combine.
So I'm bummed you can't come to the show tonight because it's like a charity, but
What's up with that?
it would be fun. Dana Carvey, who's one of the greats.
Yes, indeed.
Who missed the 50.
Yeah, what happened? What?
Dana got the flu right before, and it was really a bummer because we were all stoked to go. And it's funny. I only did like one line in the whole thing, but I'm going on tour in about a month, and they kept saying, "What's the name of your dumb tour?" And I couldn't think of one, so they go, "You have to do it by Sunday night."
Tootin's got the fastest 40 time for running backs right now with the 4.32.
That's it.
Because there was a bit where I was in a long sketch, and then I left it, and I went and sat back in the audience.
Yeah, that was funny. And
They
you're
go,
just like, yeah,
"Where's
I'm good.
Spade?" I go, "Yeah, I got a feel for it." So that's the new tour name.
Was that ad-libbed or that was part of the skit?
They did write something like that, and then they go, "There's no cue card out there," and I said, "Oh, I got this." And then I went out there and I couldn't remember it, so I just said, "I got a feel for it." And then it was close enough.
Good to see you, bud. Thanks for stopping by.
Why, you guys got to take off?
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Oh, am I out?
Well, I mean, you can stay as long as you
These kids
want,
aren't going to coach themselves, Spade. Get down there and help them out a little
Fly on the wall with Dana
Who's
Carvey
talking?
and
All right, I'll go look
David
for Schrager.
Spade. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to break with this simulcam of Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, and O'Marion Hampton.
That's good
What's
company.
do here? Who's going to win this one? Oh, it's the kid.
And that's a strong stride
All right.
for Hampton.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me know in the chats who your guys' favorite running back in the draft is this year.
Of a very long Saturday.
And if you're not a Vikings fan, let me know in the chats what team you root for in the NFL.
Every fan, every team, every season. Toyota.
What up, Delton?
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check first that you bought seats in the right section.
Delton says, I like Jordan James a whole lot more before he ran his 40. Impressed
Yeah, checking
with the
first is
depth
smart.
and
So
speed.
check Allstate first for a quote that
Yeah,
could save you hundreds.
What was Jordan James's 40 time? Let's see here. Jordan James, where you at?
Sunny days call for Sun
4.55.
Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
A real meal deserves a real dessert, like the DQ $7 meal deal. With a cheeseburger,
Trayvon,
three-piece chicken strips,
Travion Henderson is a potential for the Vikings.
you get an honest-to-goodness full meal. all
He
for
ran a
$7 DQ.
4.43. Trevor Edening ran a 4.43. I didn't realize Trevor was so small. Same with RJ Harvey, 4.41. What up, Gil? How you doing today? Happy Saturday. Just chilling, hanging out. watching the combine.
This is the one. She fixes, she manages, she perfects. Because maintaining this space.
5 o'clock, D Woods will be coming on, and we'll be doing a off-season
Call, click, or stop by.
scenario where he's the GM.
Get it done.
It's a brand new era. As the free agency
But I thought I'd
begins,
come on here for a couple hours, watch some of the combine,
Wow. So this is a real huge
because Vikings do need
free agency frenzy starts March
some type of running back,
all over America.
whether in free agency
Different points of
or
views are coming together to talk
in the
about their
draft.
lives, not politics, and discovering they have a lot in common. Because even if we don't see eye to eye, we can still talk.
Here's some of the
heart to
top
heart.
times for the
Or
40s right now
takeonesmallstep.org.
for running backs.
Back here in the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. First on-field drills of the day. Off-tackle recognition, everybody.
Recognition on the move here, getting over these bags, and then
So if you guys are watching the combine,
level, and you get the 2 cracks at it here to show your quickness, will change of direction.
yeah,
Unbelievably, we've never seen, as we've seen now, Jaquindon Jackson of Arkansas didn't run a 40. He's out there. We're expecting to see Cam Scatterbo, one of the stars of college football's playoffs. I mean, you could make the case the star.
He was fun to watch, doing everything.
and again, I mean, the combine is just seeing like people's movement. You guys got to watch their tape,
Man, he
watch their
created a
film.
fan out of me this year.
But
Caleb Johnson is running there.
I'm a football holic,
Never seen
so
anybody just plow into these
I like
bags.
watching the combine too.
He'd be my candidate that would like to do it. Scatterbo
It's not going to
would
make
just run
much
through it.
changes,
Not Judkins.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
This
but
Judkins is a finisher. CD Judkins into the Penn State game. 4
I like
minutes.
Judkins too,
In
Dalton.
the refrigerator.
I do like me some Judkins too.
Lois Jiglin.
Yes.
Whenever you start Chick Hearn, it's going to be good. But you're right, and I talked about this at the top. Big backs in this league really do mean something. 220 pounds plus. I'd say over the last 4 to 5 years, that's going to be the upper half of your leading ball carriers in the league. Yes, the scat back is still in vogue. Don't get me wrong.
I need to check out some Damian Martinez film.
Defenses has proven
He
very
might be,
effective in the NFL.
because you guys got to remember we got a first, a third, and 2 fifths to work with.
Cut there from Rutgers.
That's a nice course.
Devin Neal's another name.
Nice, good. That's it. You go, Sam.
Dylan Sampson.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't run a 40, Charles. Your Vol's he's got
hurt.
breakaway speed. Is he hurt? There you go.
Yeah, he's coming off of a hammy. Got hurt in the Vanderbilt game, last game of the regular season, and then re-injured it again before the playoffs.
Yeah, 'cause he plays fast. I thought he might show that off a little bit.
Oh, boy, no Scatterbo. What a bummer.
There's Tootin.
Hey, do you guys feel Scatterbo not doing any of the drills might make him go further down like he should be?
Quite well, I might add. Jumped over 39 inches.
You got the blast read, coach.
There's Ashton Genty chilling with Kimmy Checks right now.
Yeah, let's not gonna get a chance to see.
Hey, if you're over here watching on TikTok, thank you for tapping in.
First of all, the stance, the upright stance, I'm a fan of. You don't see it.
If you don't know, I'm Fatboy Yogi. We're just watching the
But slippery and elusive. You cannot
combine right now. They're dealing with running backs. I'm not sure what's next, if it's quarterbacks or wide receivers next.
They cannot get him to the ground. Another example here, getting hit from the side, he just absorbs it, powers right through, spins off tackles. Once contact starts, that is not the end of the play. He is the real deal.
I mean,
Yeah, Delton, I feel like
there's
he's ducking.
CJ2K.
Oh no, you got to show up and show out, in my opinion.
And that was in final.
It's all about competition, and if you're afraid of competition here, come on now.
Every Cowboy fan I know, including my guy on the show, TJ Jefferson, sees the star on the side of his helmet.
That's an organization with a history of that position, and he would fit right in.
Hey, if you're watching on TikTok, drop it in the comments. What football team you're a fan of?
I mean, best college football playoff game, period, right?
It's Skull Vikings for me, but let me know.
Just talking about the game in itself, right?
That was
Against
an awesome
Texas in
game.
the overtime.
Awesome game.
But running it, throwing it,
Just as a runner, I've never seen somebody that wants and seeks out contact.
I am glad the Vikings grabbed a quarterback last year and didn't wait until this year to grab a quarterback.
That was the most expensive video request I think we had, right?
We efforted, but I don't know that we were able to get that across the finish line.
Well, I mean, if Scadaboo goes to the Browns, Drew Carey would have given us that footage for nothing, I imagine.
I was going to offer to have a couple pets spayed or neutered.
Exactly, Delton.
Well, that's the previous host.
I don't know why your guys is.
Donovan Edwards, now Trevor Etienne.
Hey, DJ?
Yes, sir.
Did you think with Scadaboo, did you think it can go old school and go Riggins?
I'm not sure why your guys' chats aren't popping up. Hold on.
James Conner, but stylistically remind me of James Conner coming out of Pitt.
Real good one.
Ollie Gordon, this is a big back, and we referenced it briefly, Charles, at the Senior Bowl with Ollie Gordon. He threw a touchdown in that game to go along with how hard he ran the football.
Just a FYI, for some reason, your guys' chats are popping up on the screen, but not where I normally see the chats. So if there's a little delay, that's why. But I'll respond to the chats as I see them pop up on the screen.
He's a home run hitter.
Love him.
Yes, Hunter.
How deep in this draft can you find a starter? I mean, what do you think?
Oh man, it again is gonna be interesting to see if there's a game of chicken that gets played, because there's so many guys that we just saw work out and run the 4.4s and are really good on tape. Yeah. Our team's gonna say, I don't want to be on the front of this run. I think I can take my chances and hold and get in on the back end of it. Does that push all these guys down a little bit? In other words, getting punished for the overall depth. But to your point, I think you're going to see.
I wouldn't be too mad at Caleb Johnson from Iowa either.
Talented players with starter ability in this draft.
Again, I understand I'm asking that question. We don't know. Here's Judkins, but
day 2 is a sweet spot.
That's what you're thinking, because day 3, I mean, obviously, Isaiah Pacheco won Super Bowls in his first.
Hey, let me know in the chats. Do you think Aaron Jones is coming back to the Vikings?
You can find him, but I think to get real impact guys, I mean, we've seen Jahmyr Gibbs, what he's done to transform that offense in Detroit City. I know you see that team a lot over the years here since he's got there. That's a dynamic piece that teams are looking for, and that's why a guy like Travion Henderson.
Oh, yeah, Gil says, yeah, I think they got Scadaboo too high. He don't want to get exposed in the combine.
Remember, Tootin began in North Carolina A&T before going to Virginia Tech.
Neal's very under control. Again, the top-end speed was not going to be what he was about, but just a real feel runner, instinctive runner.
Yeah, Delton. I'm thinking if we could get Travion Henderson, Dylan Sampson, Devin Neal, or Judkins in that third round pick, I would be okay with that. But again, it's all going to depend on what we do in. That's why I can't wait until free agency to start, because that will start determining what I feel we need and what positions at where in the draft.
Real smooth. Hampton.
Here is the next drill, the Deuce Staley drill. And let's see how Bijan did this one when he came through here a couple of years ago.
Speaking of Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson was the first running back in that draft, and you saw him take off last year, but just the overall foot quickness.
Gil says, I want 2 running backs, a bruiser for the red zone and a speedster. I'm done with Ham. Make him a coach or something. Okay, Gil, that's an excellent point. Would you cut Ham and sign Nick Chubb? Let me know in the chat, guys. Would you cut Ham and sign Nick Chubb for about the same amount of money?
is out there for the on-field drills.
Get that third down thumper or 4th and 1 thumper. A Travion Henderson.
It does look a little bit like the
And
third
I don't know. Until they don't, I have a feeling they might be bringing back Aaron Jones. So Aaron Jones, like a Trayvon Henderson, and a Nick Chubb, that would be a three-headed monster right there.
These guys have been working on these drills at the training facilities probably the last 6 weeks plus.
quick feet because they want the eyes up too.
All right, Delton would be down for that. Gil, yeah, I think that would be nice right there.
That was well done.
Really nice. Again, it's the quick feet. It's the vision to be able
And
to
unless we cut Oliver or trade Oliver, Oliver could play fullback.
Had great success.
You know what I mean? And that opens up another
More success in a place in Ohio, but it's
position. Not having C.J. Ham
Reggie. Yeah, I was
up on the defense because, like Delton said, most of our starting DBs are gone, so we're going to need some depth and replacements.
they all went to the right.
He's going to be his own blocker there. He's just going to go ahead and run right through it.
My advice is the bad guys, make sure you give them the space, please.
Oh my goodness!
You might take one today.
So they all went that way. What's the communication between the bad guys? Do they all know what they're doing?
So they're just creating different holes.
I'm watching
know if
them, and
they're-
they are talking to each other in between to determine which way they're going.
I like to keep the bag in front of my face personally.
I thought you were going right. No, you're going left. Okay, there we go.
Your other left.
Creating
A
an
hole.
A gap.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
All right, Jordan James is up.
to use the phrase. Look out.
There we go. The thing is, you need the bad guys to be purposeful, and they need to really give it a good lean. You don't
Well,
want
for their own personal safety.
Yes, you don't want to be half-stepping. Caleb Johnson, nice burst.
Okay, he can get bigger, can he, DJ?
Yeah, Caleb Johnson has a nice little burst
Real
too.
strong going through there.
Yeah, I think he was in the high 4.5s, I believe,
Yeah,
is what
he
his
was,
time was.
4.58.
That's fine. That's the kind of back he is. He's going to be running with force. Whoa,
Careful. Well, you don't want to have a bag problem with that guy coming at you. Honestly, he's one of the most ferocious runners I've ever
I really do hope we
seen.
He runs compact too.
attack the offensive line in free agency. Let me know in the chats. Are you
40 marks.
guys glad
This is,
we didn't get Trey Smith, or were you really hoping we?
He's going to get to show off once we let him catch the football.
Yeah, that
What up, Hotanka? Is that Hotanka? Are you Devin?
Martinez, we talked about it, lost some weight from the Senior Bowl, and he's moving around better, I think. Got a little more bounce in his step.
Hey, but Chubb wouldn't be every down play.
Got the different
He'd be that,
another
you know,
way to create things for us.
fourth and 1, we're going to get 5. 3rd and 2, we're going to get 5. You know,
Neal.
to where
I feel like Neal's just kind of a
goal
sample of
line,
exactly what you're getting with
we're going to get in.
Again, 4 years
What
ago,
up, cousin Tonka? What up, Vaughn?
Samson.
That's why I want Chubb,
Moving around
because he's gonna get you
quick word with him, just
3 to 5 yards on
you're coming off
every run,
extended out.
you know,
Says he feels good.
and he's not gonna be a every down back. That's what the
Unofficially, darn near sub 4.3.
DJ, I like the young
until
man.
different. That's what Aaron Jones and hopefully
My comp was for him was Will
the running back we get in the run third
Like that.
third round will be.
slippery runner.
They're gonna be the first couple downs, but when you need that 3 yards,
Power guy.
you're on goal line.
All right, we're moving on. All right, so how fast is
'Cause I'm do-
We're going to run him.
I'm done with
Presented by Rocket against Jameer Gibbs and Saquon Barkley.
Hey, Devin, I'm about to tell your Tasha. You said hello.
And change is legit
Tasha,
206
Devin
pounds.
said hello.
That's rolling.
against two guys who are quite well known for running away from professional
Tell him what?
defenders.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no, So it's Hotanka.
With the running back group.
Oh, she said to call you Ho Stanka.
Welcome to the NFL Scouting Combine.
110 miles an hour in my mind, knowing that I'm going to make the play.
Down he goes, TJ Watt.
Here, you can speak dreams into existence.
Hey, Devin, are you glad
The guacamole.
the Matthew Stafford got signed? So that BS talk of
made fresh every day. If you see an open kitchen, you gotta trust the food. It's as real as it gets.
What you see is what you get.
Exactly.
At Fisher Investments, we may look like other money managers, but we're different.
Stafford to the Vikings nonsense talk could stop.
In our clients' best interest, so we don't sell any commission-based products.
Of course she did.
We have a simple management
Dalton says, bro, Rap had a good survey question of Harmon or Zabel.
Yes, we make them a top priority by getting
Who
to know
you
their
got, y'all?
family, health,
Um,
lifestyle, and more.
For me personally,
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
What happens when one of the most famous dunkers of all
if
time
Kenneth Grant is not there at pick 24,
lobster famous? No, Blake, dunking happens.
I would like to see how far we can trade back to pick up some more draft capital
Red Lobster.
to pick up. I think we could get Harmon later. I like Tyleek Williams too as a D-line option. But yeah, I think Kenneth Grant is my guy for pick 24. If he's not there, I wouldn't be too opposed to trading back a little, picking up some more draft capital to fill in some more spots. But yeah, exactly, Hotanka. We drafted our quarterback last year for him to take over the reins. Why is my shit pausing? You know what I mean?
And elevate our performance.
What do you do to keep your head in the game? To try out and support your mental health. Because being your best
I'm
isn't
just
about
I'm just hoping the best for JJ McCarthy because
Discover the resources that you
I think he was
focused and your mental health a priority.
fourth or fifth on my quarterback ranking last year.
Here on NFL Network's live coverage of the running back group going through.
Last year I had it Jaden Daniels,
out there on
Bo
the
Nix,
field as
Caleb Williams,
Judkins finishes this flat route drill. The
Michael
coach
Penix,
of the home team here at the Combine.
then
Shane
JJ
Dyke
McCarthy.
has joined us. Your impression of what we're seeing out there on the field right now?
It's impressive. These guys are running fast. You see the 40s earlier. That guy was flying. What do you run, a 4.32?
Yeah.
Pretty awesome to see. And then these drills right here are awesome. See these guys catch the ball and move.
Yeah, go get that grill. Shoot.
Especially the fans here. How about this show up right here?
You know our grill stays out.
We got they're bleeding into the upper deck.
Tasha be grilling in the winter time too.
Watch all this. What do you gather with on-field drills? What do you get from this?
I think you get a little bit of in-person. Obviously, our scouts do a hell of a job going. Then you get the pro days and stuff. But to see these guys move around, see the fluidity, in and out of breaks, using their hands, the burst, the jump cuts, it's awesome to see.
Yeah, this has been an impressive group here today with the running backs and high participation. We've had some guys, some high-profile guys, and some guys who had to play late in the season.
And I'm sorry.
Out here, saving it for the pro day. Do you guys factor that in? You care about that at all?
I do. I love to see these guys compete. You know what I mean? This is the best of the best right here to go out and compete against your peers right here.
It sucks that the quarterback position is such a valued position because in all honesty, I think all the quarterbacks this year should be second round quarterbacks. Like all the teams should just wait until the second round to start picking quarterbacks and get a top defensive player or the top players in the first round. Like I don't think Cam Ward shouldn't go maybe to the 18th pick with the Steelers.
Coach, last year, Ad and I
That's the first time the quarterback should come off the board, in my opinion. Or all the teams should just wait until the second round to start picking quarterbacks.
Yeah, no doubt. He's ultimately talented. You can see it. The one-on-one.
They're good, but none of them have just wowed me.
Takes time. But going into year 2 for him, we're really looking forward to that.
And I know it's not your team, it's your
And
former team.
imagine if all those teams waited into the second round.
Now be a Super Bowl
If a team wanted to move up, let's say, okay, you got pick 33, pick 32, or pick 33, 34, 35, it'd be less capital to move up to get into there than trying to get a second round graded quarterback in the top of the first round. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
Some teams want to have removed from the National Football League playbook in the brotherly shove. What are your thoughts on the conversation about removing this play?
You know what? You can't take something away that's working really good for them. I mean, shoot, they do it at a high level, so I think it's good for the game. You know what I mean? As long as, the injuries are down, and I don't think there's a lot of injuries.
Hey, I'm still here, but I'm just going to have a smoky smoke real quick.
Yeah, because I don't recall too many.
TikTok, like YouTube, it's so weird.
No, they do it really well. They take a lot of pride in that.
But TikTok will stop the live.
And those guys do a hell of a job up front. Jalen makes it go. It's fun to watch.
Coach, you've been around the quarterback position for a long time. We're going to see these quarterbacks get out here in these next 2 groups and let it rip.
Now, last year, yes, there was some top talent quarterbacks that, were first round grades. But this year,
like I said, the competition part of it, but just from a fundamental standpoint, seeing their drop, seeing their footwork, seeing their arm motion, is good to see.
And what about a development of a quarterback in this?
Who is the running back coach, Yogi? I'm not sure. I haven't looked that up because we had the talk about our O-line coach, and they hired an assistant to oversee that we can't develop running backs either.
Spend as much time as you can with these guys. Obviously, there's rules, with the off-season program, but when you do, get them in the building, starting in April, you got to be really intentional about, your time usage with those guys. From a rep standpoint, you only get so many reps.
I might be, Delton. I might be getting sick. I don't know. Like with when the seasons change so drastically, like when it goes from super duper cold to warm, then back to super duper cold to warm. That's where I'm most vulnerable. But yeah, my nose is kind of stuffy right now.
We see him at free agency when we have some shows on that, and we see him at the draft. I don't know if they have any idea what goes on behind the scenes. So, as a head coach of an NFL team, from now till we get to the draft, what does life look like for you?
Obviously, finishing up free agency, obviously starting on March 12th is when it opens. So we're working through that right now, and then through that, we go through our self-scout process. In the mornings and the afternoon, we really dive into the draft. You got your top 30 visits, with the prospects coming into your building, and then you're going out on pro days, getting ready for the draft, obviously, and then your players are coming back in the building April 21st.
Thanks for the time, sir. In case you need any help, out that door, make a left, and then your first left. Or if you want, you could just hop over.
I could do a little jump right there over the top.
But be careful.
Right there.
We
don't do that.
Yeah, we need,
Hey, well, since the 40 times are done.
Thanks for the time, man.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Shane
it.
Steichen, the head coach of our next door neighbors, the Indianapolis Colts, right here in the home of the Colts. That's official 4-3-2, man. Attitude. Wow. That was something. And then we're going to see if any of the wideouts can threaten Xavier Worthy's all-time record. That's later on today. Our live coverage of the Scouting Combine on NFL Network rolls on as the running back groups are put through the paces, literally.
Hey, I know wide receiver is not a big need right now, but
That's up to $2,000 in value. Only on Verizon.
Man, if some way somehow if this wide receiver falls to the 7th and somehow we pick up an extra 7th, this Dante Thornton.
Okay, Little Wendy's hack. If you want a super fresh, high quality burger every
6'5", 214 pounds.
A hamburger. That's a hack, right? No?
If you guys get a chance, look up Dante Thornton Jr.
Bookstores. I read that one. I read that one. I read that. I didn't read that one. I didn't read that one. Can you get this? Because I left.
I mean, he would be a late round pick, you know, if we picked up some extra draft capital. But if you guys get a chance, look up Dante Thornton and just, when you're watching this film, imagine him.
2% cash back. The Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card.
It's halftime. Time to go to the bathroom.
Never slams. Shower?
And count how many full baths you have.
It's a Jack and Jill.
Selling your home to Open Door is so easy. You can do it during halftime.
My husband, Dean, always worried that his diabetes would keep him from enjoying retirement. But Dexcom G7 has made it easy for Dean to manage.
But like I said, any drafts I do, if Kenneth Grant is there at pick, if we're at pick 24 and Kenneth Grant is still on the board, me personally, I'm drafting him every time.
Stitch Fix is so convenient. You go through the style quiz. What is your fit? What's your style?
It's upon you to decide how much you're spending.
There's no subscription. If I look good, I feel good. And Stitch Fix does that for me.
Stitch Fix. Online personal styling for everyone.
Listen up, get tight.
This is the most important timeout I've ever called.
Things are getting out of control out there.
And we need to regroup.
Hate.
Hate is winning out there.
Not on these fields.
In our communities.
On our streets.
In our schools.
And we need to stop it.
So let's take this moment
To change the momentum.
and call a timeout
On hate. Together.
Together.
All right, I'm back, y'all.
Back here at the NFL Scouting Combine, the running back group that we're seeing, and we were talking about it when they were running their 40s, Daniel, about how fast they looked and how fast they were. Now that the official 40s are out, the average 40-yard dash time of this group, average 4.48, and we've been here obviously since 2003 when we first came on the air. So that is why when we keep saying, since 2003, that's why we keep saying that. That's the fastest running back group we've ever seen.
Well, we didn't have any outliers. Like in golf, don't they use the term like shot dispersion? Like there wasn't a lot of variance. Everybody was just running the 4.4s one after another. Normally we have one, 4.8 that sneaks in there. And
I think Grant would be more of a nose tackle. I think he could. That way we could push Harrison Phillips to his natural position on the outside. Harrison Phillips on the outside, Grant in the middle, and like Bullard or even a free agent I like, Levi Onwuz. I can't pronounce his last name. On the other end, or even
More you can do. Cam Scatterbo 10-3 broad, and his vertical jump.
So Scatterbo did the vertical jump, broad jump. That's about it. Come on, Scatterbo. What are you doing? You're not going to do the drills?
Physical he was, and that was interesting.
Now,
you see the numbers marry up pretty closely there.
There he
I don't think Nick Emonwari is going to fall to the third. But since he's there in this draft as a safety, because we don't know what's going to happen with Bynum yet,
And you talk to the guys.
hopefully we pick up Javon Holland.
Coaching staff kind of warned their
Come on down. You're a Minnesota Viking.
what you're getting ready to jump into with this dude. Like, you might look at it on tape and say, who are they playing? What's the like? You need to get buckled up for what you're getting ready to experience.
And then just that game that went into overtime. That was after, I believe, the entire first round, and I think 2 or 3. I think it was the second round game that was played. And we were all waiting for the classic. Then the classic hit. They delivered.
And Matthew Golden, who had that clutch touchdown.
Yes.
To tie. We'll see
on
him
fourth down, right?
Yeah, we'll see him
and yours
later today. His yours as well.
And Bond will be out there as well. Texas wide receiver. Tell me about this kid. We didn't see him run a 40.
Which one are we talking about?
The Arkansas Razorback.
Oh, yeah, with Jaquindon Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah, he is a physical runner, even though he runs a little bit
Oh.
narrow. He's got a nice little
Yeah, we're going to trade back a little
arm.
bit.
I didn't think he had a ton of wiggle, but thought he caught the ball really well and easy. So
No, we're not.
See him go through the catching drills here.
And with DJ Giddens, I during the commercial break got a text from my Kansas State expert.
He's in now.
Eric Stone Street. Sleeper, sneaky, shifty, always falls forward.
There we go.
What's your Giddens breakdown? Does it match anything of what you say?
I'm gonna. Here's my breakdown on him.
Yeah.
He's a little bit upright, very smooth and fluid. He's fast. He's got good vision. Only one fumble. The hands were a little bit inconsistent, but everything he did is real.
And again, like on this one, I do not see Jackson Dart falling that far back.
I think we're gonna hear. I'm gonna hear from
Kyle Monange, that's another deep running back I can see us going with.
Howard transferred. So
took them to a conference title.
He did.
Hey, Rich and DJ.
Yes, sir.
Down here talking with a couple of running backs coaches who are helping with these drills, and both of them said the exact same thing independently of each other. How impressed they were with the shape these running backs came here in. And we use that word intentional so much, being intentional about what they're doing.
Yeah.
Said they've been that way throughout the entire time they've been here. And last thing I thought was, it's exactly what you're supposed to do when you come to the combine and they're doing it.
That's awesome.
Okay. So, some trackers using the player tracking data.
Yeah, I like to say data, but this is something that's outstanding that we're able to show here. Put some numbers on it. Woody Marks talked
So we'll
about
grab Kyle Monange in this draft.
When you watch it, you get Hampton getting all the way up there to 17. Look like here's Judkins. Once he's going to take off and go, you're going to see those numbers spike.
Data is a very Star Trek way of saying it. I don't know why I say data. Is that a New York thing?
Well, I got an email once upon a time that said it was data.
Be careful.
All right, in this draft, we did a stick and pick. We got Kenneth Grant, pick 24. Third round, we went with safety. Nick Immer, can't pronounce his name.
Dunking happens. Yeah, you're right.
DB from North Carolina, Elijah Huzzy. Kyle Monange. Hey, we scored an A on this draft. Top 11% of drafts.
To keep him lean and healthy.
In the morning, he flies up the stairs and hops up on my bed. In the past, he would not have been able to do any of those things.
And this is in the scenario we addressed offensive line in free agency. We addressed offensive line in free agency. I would be okay with this draft. What do you guys think? Go ahead and download that bad boy.
What I thought was a complete life was nowhere near complete. But it is now.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
Did you know once upon a fun refrigerator pouches
are farm-fed and packed with nutrients?
I did. Once kids try Once Upon a Farm, they won't stop talking about all the goodness we put inside.
And Doug.
You'll be back. Emus can't help people customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. You're just a flightless bird.
All right, let's check out a different
He's a dreamer, Frank.
draft simulator.
Well, I'll be. That bird really did it. Only pay for what you need.
Hey, let me know in the chat. Are there any players you think we should try to trade?
Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Good morning, football. It's our show that we know and we love that you're here.
I love y'all.
I can't wait to see what he does in the NFL.
And they added so many pieces. That team was so good last year.
Just enjoy the show. Look at me now.
Yeah, I'm just going to be mocking while I'm watching the draft or combine.
As the free agency frenzy begins, and NFL Network has you covered with every blockbuster deal.
Wow. So this is a real huge signing.
Are you kidding me?
Free agency frenzy starts March 10th on NFL Network.
So, as David Spade left, Joey Molinaro has shown up for this appearance that you're about to make here, Joey. And
We got 4 trade offers. Let's take a look.
Had a Spade and Farley throwback SNL shirt on?
Well, when I got the invite to be here, I knew that I was going to wear this. My sister got it for me for Christmas.
That's Sandler, too. Huh?
No.
Sandman, Spade, and Chris Farley, the legend. And I knew
You know what? Let's take a look at this one. So we got this trade offer.
I had coffee with DJ this morning, and there were some rumbles that maybe inside said
We dropped back to the second round.
So we are in the home of
Pick 33.
but also our friend
So
back here. What's your impressions of the combine
6.
so far?
Well, it's funny, you get coffee with Pat McAfee every year.
Drop back about 9 spots to pick up an extra 3rd and a 4th and a 7th next year.
Have you ever been on Howard Stern, Rich?
I have not.
F it.
No, but I grew up listening to him. I idolized
Let's do it. Let's see what kind of draft we could get back if we drop back.
Being in the booth for this long is just what his reaction would be to the entire thing, right? Like, I can't imagine doing that for 20
But we ain't going to drop back no more.
That's all you do is sit here and watch football players run around. I'd throw myself out the window. That's the thing that I thought about was what Howard would be thinking about this entire situation.
Ooh-wee.
I mean, they're not doing anything. They're just running. They're running, and I'm watching it for 12 hours. My God. Yeah.
The king of
All right.
Have you hit the last time I saw you was Prime 47 here in town, a big hangout?
Always go to Prime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you picked up any conversations there?
Yeah, it was crazy the amount of people that are there, right? I mean, the amount of people that are there
It's
is
a hub.
it really is. And Chris Collinsworth was there. CC was at Prime 47.
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
What was he saying?
He hopped over and he says, the thing about Indianapolis is when I think of it, I think of what I call the killer peas.
We're going to take some Tyleek Williams.
Prime 47. I'm certainly looking forward to go there to have myself a steak. It reminds me of another killer pea, Patrick Mahomes there. And every time I have one of those steaks, I sit back and say, wow.
It's fun.
It's the gravelly. I don't know how you get that gravelly.
It just takes a little practice in the mirror, and you slide in there and have yourself a good time like you're having a cocktail on Sunday Night Football.
If only we could slide in these chairs. You could have slid into.
He doesn't do that anymore, though. It's a big thing. Yeah.
It's funny. My 13-year-old son, who is a diehard Patriot fan and got sick. He was one of those guys who had Chiefs fatigue. And when Mahomes was winning, he's like, the only people who are happy about that are, and I swear, I don't know where he gets this from. He said Taylor Swift fans, Chris Collinsworth, the officials, and Roger Goodell.
Wow, it's a
I'm
strong
like,
list.
I sat him down. I'm like, where are you picking this stuff up from,
The
man?
big thing that's happening now, you see online, is it'll be a terrible play. Mahomes just.
Okay, y'all. Oh, I like this draft.
In the AFC title game, and then people
I like this draft.
He just calls a lot of Mahomes plays, man. And Mahomes plays great.
was crazy.
What was he doing?
Patrick Mahomes, I could not believe it. I was like, this dude, he's so busy. What is he doing? And I mean, all he just kept saying about, it's just overwhelming. I mean, it's really been exhausting and overwhelming to be here because everybody just keeps talking about the biggest story that happened in football in February, Rich, and it's really overwhelming for me. And the biggest story in football in February, I got a haircut.
Hey, if you're in the chat, let me know. Would you be okay with this draft?
On the revenge tour, I was like, guys, can I just sit here in peace and eat the steak and ketchup, man?
We traded back to the second round, pick 33. We picked up pick 67. And we picked up 2 picks for next year. But we got Tyleek Williams, defensive line from Ohio State. DB Maxwell Hairston.
I would have to say that it was the closest thing. There we go. Oh, yeah. It was the closest thing.
With this one,
I think I'll probably ever get to meeting the president.
we could say we got Tate Ratledge to go at left guard.
2.5 minutes with Peyton.
Or if he plays right guard, depending.
Secluded room. There's nobody else in there with you.
Ollie Gordon, Jay Higgins.
Down the hallway.
Were they talking in their wrists and stuff like that?
Yes, they're calling him Wobble. I don't know if that's because his passes or what it was, but it was insane. No, Peyton was super cool, man. Like, it's one of those, like, everybody says don't meet your heroes, but you want to meet Peyton Manning. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, and then at one point he was pitching me, dude.
What was he pitching?
It was crazy because we had this little video that we were doing, and so I'm in there. He walks.
I gotta
in,
save this.
And I introduce myself and everything, and he has no idea. But then all of a sudden I kind of start pitching him the idea, and all of a sudden he's just going. He's like, all right, so. He's like, so you want me out? I'm like, yeah, I want you out. He's just like, all right, so maybe I come in, I do a little Eli. You do me, and I'll do you, right?
There we go.
Like, yeah, dude, do whatever you want to do. This is insane. So it was cool getting pitched by Manning. I kind of flubbed that, but it's all good.
No, that's still strong.
You know who else I saw there?
Who?
At Prime? Gronk.
Really?
Gronk was
What was
there,
he saying,
man. It was insane. You know, it was the biggest guy you ever see. Really looks like Paul Bunyan in real life. Love Gronk, but. Dude, he was just like, the first time that I heard about the Combine, I said, the only thing I like the Combine is my Red Bull and vodka.
That's a great Gronk, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That was a good one. That one caught me. Good to see you, Joey.
That's a walk-off on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Molinaro is here.
Always fun. Boys, I love you both.
Same to you, pal.
Good stuff, man.
That's it. Joey Molinaro
Ba-bum.
showing up here. The on-field drills of the running backs. We'll get back to those when we come back here in Indy.
Old Trapper Beefs. Last bag.
I went to Mr. Taco for lunch. A corn quesadilla with some carne asada. It hit the spot.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Kids, I'm sure you're wondering why your mother and I asked you here tonight. It's because it's a buffet of all-you-can-eat butterfly shrimp and sirloin steak.
Yeah, that's the reason.
I don't get it.
Do you have any idea how much this would cost at other restaurants?
Not really. I'm only 6.
A lot, honey. A lot, kiddo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the story of the one. The one who believes being prepared is not just a way of life. It's how he helps everyone stay safe. He sweats the small stuff before it becomes big stuff. For the one, being an unsung hero in a building full of everyday heroes is just how he likes it. The industrial-grade products you need delivered fast. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I am somebody. I may be young. But I am. Somebody. I may be small. But I am. I must be respected. Protected. Never rejected. But I am.
Somebody.
Man, I don't know why Hulu keeps freezing up on me on the computer. Got me messed up.